Yeah, fuck you, chat.
Wow, sacrilegious.
You hear that, chat?
I muted myself specifically to have you just say "fuck you," chat, without any sort of context. Now they hate you.
I don't believe you.
No, that's
I
real.
don't care if I hate me.
That's real. I did that. I really did this. I'm really him.
Hope it
And
just
I
got
continue
canceled.
to be him.
That's why that can be the whole problem.
Ha ha. I gotta figure out how much lower the limiter wants me to. I've noticed lately, one of them, I think it's either noise suppression or the expander or the compressor that's kind of makes it so that my voice, if I go, "Ah!" it cuts off, right?
Yeah.
But it also cuts me off on the higher note, so I'll figure that out later.
Mm,
Ha ha.
I think it might be the compressor. I think.
I really did this. I'm really him. Yeah, that's fair. I gotta figure out
Did you try the
what.
muffler?
What's up?
Did you try the muffler?
Shut
Muffler.
up. Maybe I make the threshold a little higher? And we'll see if that's a little better. Yeah, it might be a little better. Woo! Okay. Let me do my usual. First things first. Where's my DM screen? Second thing. My end. Third thing. You know what I gotta do. Oh, yes, please. Go to different servers to hit at everyone. I'd love that. No, I'm good.
Come on.
I'm not doing that. I'll get banned.
Will you?
Yeah. There we go.
That sounds like Twitter talk.
I bugged people. He left G all on his own in the chat. Ah, you're fucked up. Look at him.
Wow.
It's not my fault that this place is solo.
Look. Well, you can invite him here. It's not my fault.
I told him the gist of everything. He said he'd watch the stream.
All right, I've done my one job as the DM, which is tell people that we're doing DM.
That's not your one job.
It's my one job. I'm not here DMing for you. As it turns out, I'm all in your head, man.
Yeah,
He's never
okay,
been
so it's
here.
Hazel's turn.
Haha. I've been him. I will continue to be him. All right. So, are you ready? Y'all on the stream ready for the hip new overlay? Bam! Get hype. Get excited.
You know, I expected it to be worse.
It is worse. Do you not see Basil's fucking emblem?
No, I'm not there yet.
Oh, you'll get there.
My fucking internet's gonna die now. God damn it.
Bang bang.
I have a very,
Incorrect though.
What was that, Bubba?
I have a very serious question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this just potions class?
This is a tavern.
It looks like potions class.
Well, it's potions class. That's what you want it to be. Look, dude, I'm gonna be real with you. I wanted to at least put the images on, and y'all are sitting in chairs. That's all you get. I am no graphics design is my passion. I ain't that. I got
Yeah, we
people
know.
for that.
He's not him.
I ain't him. Okay. So let's get to the matter at hand, eh, gents? And actually, no, let's not. I'll give you all 5. Go get your snacks. Get your shit together.
I got just done eating, so I'm
Go to the
good.
bathroom if you need to. We'll start in roughly 5 minutes or so, okay?
I had some Mexican food tonight, and well,
So he'll be leaving later.
Of course.
you know,
That poor toilet.
I'm not some gringo. off.
That's a bold
You can't
assumption.
say that here.
Oh, fucking hell. All right. Okay. Cool. Good start. Anyway, hi, chat. We're getting ready to start, taking a couple minutes because, yeah, they're going to need it. Hope y'all are doing cool today. We are going to be continuing on where we left off last time, which if you weren't here last time, oh no, this is going to be awkward.
Shit happened.
Shit happened, obviously.
Shit happened.
We'll get there. We will, in fact, get there. This shit ain't nothing to me, man.
You're the DM, so I hope not.
Exactly. I am the DM. It is what I do. Yeah. Pick 5. We'll get ready. Get all this set up. I got my notes here. So we're good. Let's pretend like I didn't hear you. What, Brandon?
I'm trying to get this bookshelf moved into my room so I have room for my couch tomorrow.
Oh, nice. So
I'm pulling shit off of it.
Nice, this is fair. I hope y'all like the new and improved overlay, by the way, chat. I worked really, really hard on it. Goo goo gaga. Ignore the stupid black bar on the right. I can't get this thing to scale properly with the resolution OBS outputs, and now I'm grumpy about it. Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I keep trying. And it keeps telling me,
Grumpy.
no. Brandon, you missed out yesterday. We did it. We beat him. We beat Ultra Necrozma.
I actually watched.
Good.
I just.
Sorry about your friends.
Which one's died?
No Face and Slappy.
Okay with this. My boy's still alive, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one that didn't go.
Mm-hmm. No Face truly did kill Necrozma single-handedly.
Yeah.
Is he the one that gave him toxic?
Damn right. And then Slappy tried to stack on Curse, and Necrozma went, and was done.
Yeah.
That ain't fucking happening.
Really funny. And then we lost Chumbo. No one remembers Chumbo. Good. And then we lost, Gang. If you're out there, Ty.
No Toad makes it.
If you're out there, Ty, sorry about Gang. We killed him. For science. Anyway.
I don't. Sorry. I think he did.
Oh, those are for scientists for a body.
Yeah, still.
Look, man. We're not gonna. We're just gonna
It's
stick
bodies.
with it.
I'm happy
Well,
we
the
made
body
it this
goes
far.
nice.
Anyway, I'm getting distracted. This ain't Pokemon, motherfuckers. This is D&D. And guess what? Shit's real.
So do you want me to send you my new character?
Yeah. Give me a new character. Come on, let me see him.
Okay.
Bubba, this is just a picture of Plank from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
Yeah, I know, it's perfect, right?
Come on, man. Really? We doing this? Fuck
Yeah,
off.
it's perfect.
What?
The joke is he picks Warforged a lot.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyway.
Would've been funny.
All two of them.
Why is... Oh, I didn't loop it, did I? I'm real smart. Sorry. No, that's just my Twitch. Server responded with an error. No shit, I linked you my Twitch. Sorry, music bot. I'm not very competent as a DM. Holy shit, can my fingers work? Alright, we're good! I did it! I learned basic commands.
Look at you go.
Are y'all ready?
I have my character sheet here.
You got your stuff and things?
I have my things and stuff, indeed.
Okay. So downside of me upping the threshold is I can do things like this, and it comes through the microphone now, but I'd rather not be cut off, so I can just deal with this for now. Okay.
Yeah.
So, let's talk. When last we left the crew of the Fortune Skull... Pardon me. I muted that on stream, don't worry. You all were bracing for impact as a dragon cleaved your deck in twain on the ship. Y'all were flung into the mountain range below and into the crater.
Was bracing.
Yeah, no, one of you didn't do so hot of a job on reading up on how to brace for impact, Basil. So, we will start, actually, with you, Basil. You're at 1 health.
Oh.
You're currently lying face up in a small pond, a small little puddle. You don't know how long you've been out. It's been a substantial amount of time, though, because you can see that it is getting close to being dark. Next to you, Kaz is face down in a bush, and you see Paimon is currently tangled up in a tree hanging above the pond, and can't quite get out.
Very nice bush. I've been talking to it.
You're at half health, Brandon. Same with you,
Okay.
Bubba. Bubba, you have not been out cold, by the way. You have been stuck here the whole time for quite a few hours.
Do I not have any gear?
Am I
No,
conscious?
you're stuck. Like, you've got your half health. You have those tree branches that kind of got you in the limbs, and you have been immobilized, essentially, from the fall.
Okay.
You all are... This is about you all being conscious around the same time. Bubba has not been unconscious because he is a Warforged. You all wake up,
Yeah.
and it is, I would say, roughly 6 p.m. Keep in mind, your flight, around this morning, we'd say, is when the whole incident started. It's been a significant amount of time. Around you, you can clearly see that there are large, stone, sharp sort of outcroppings going up, almost cutting off the sky, but leaving a significant portion of it. Think Area Zero from Scarlet and Violet's crater design. That. Right?
Oh, fun.
It is...
So,
Good.
first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out my last healing potion and pop it.
Okay. You drink up your last healing potion. You need to roll me that. 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, you get 5
I
health
got 5
back. You're feeling better comparatively.
So I'm at 16 health now.
Correcto. Meanwhile, Kaz, you see Paimon is tangled in a tree roughly 10 feet above you, and you see your boy Nazak just fucking face up, looking almost dead, just floating in the pond nearby.
I'm gonna walk over to Nazar.
As you walk into the pond, you realize, yeah, a significant amount of water has been blasted out of this pond because a turtle landed in it. You could just walk up to him.
I'm gonna cast. Actually, I don't even have to walk up to him. I'm gonna cast Healing Word on him.
All right, roll it.
Just 2d4. Oh,
better.
spellcasting mod.
Mhm.
+1.
Mhm. It's better than nothing, man.
I
I
just
put that
throw
fucking
him.
14 in charisma into my wisdom, but you know that's my bad.
Okay. You feel like you can at least kind of stand now, Nazak.
I'm just gonna stay in this pond.
And then I'm gonna use Healing Word on Paimon.
Okay. Paimon, you may roll a strength check to break out of the tree again.
Again?
Yes. You've been trying to do this the entire time. Due to the disorienting fall of quite a few hundred feet, you haven't been quite up to yourself, but you managed to get the tree branches out of your core limbs and plop to the ground. Just in time
You
to be
get-
hit with a healing word.
6 points.
Or who?
That's
Paimon.
all I got for healing
That's
right now,
Paimon.
guys. Sorry.
All around you, you see that this pond, this tree, this sort of is on a little micro plateau in this crater, which is a large, expansive crater as you look out. This thing almost covers, you'd say, almost the size of a small city, maybe a medium-sized city. It has a lot of uneven and jagged edges and plateaus, and you can actually see several different smoke trails coming around the area, like there's other areas where there might be some people. All around you, you see there's a lot of wooden debris and some crates that have fallen from your ship, and the back half of the ship you see is crashed into the side of this plateau you're on.
I'm gonna turn to the group. You guys want to go search that half of the ship, see if there's any survivors?
As he groans. Yeah, let me gonna get myself up here.
Question.
Yeah, answer.
Since I was stuck in the tree and I couldn't do anything, could I have rebonded with my bow for my hex weapon?
Yeah, we'll say that you kind of said fuck it. Relationship over with Cannon.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my bow and aim it at the turtle.
Blast him.
I'm gonna step in front of the turtle.
Okay, I don't know what that's gonna do for you.
Blast him.
Alright, I'm shooting him.
Blast him.
I don't give him any cover at all.
Blast
No,
him.
you said you stood in front of him. I'm aiming at his back.
Blast him.
And I'm just gonna. This is like an attack, or
Healing for 12 health.
Ah, bitching.
Oh, I thought you were trying to kill him.
Immediately, you're like, I'm cutting my losses. Bye. Oh, well.
Almost full health.
Oh,
Just
damn.
one hit point away. That's fine. That's
I'm gonna
great.
use Druidcraft to make all this smell of smoke around us disappear, at least around our heads.
Are we still at level 1 health or level 2?
You are at level 2 health, but you are still very low, we'll say, after the healing. But yeah, you'll be scaling this damage for level 2, because you got to your level 2 health, and then you basically were at half of that, except for in Basil's case, he was at 1 of his level 2 health.
Anyway, I'm
Yeah,
gonna
my guy's
prestidigitation myself to clean off whatever mud or shit. I have.
It's mainly schmutz, yeah. You clean off the schmutz.
I'm gonna shoot Kaz next.
I'm just gonna hold my arms open.
Meanwhile, he dies.
Going through your spell slots today, huh, Bubba?
I'll just blast as a cantrip.
Oh, yeah, right. You're doing it that way.
Yeah.
I thought we balanced this. What was the deal?
I can't use it on myself.
No, what else was there? Because healing word is a cantrip, or no?
He'll
Remember-
run.
Remember, we were
level
talking
1.
about balancing this, because I remember saying, whatever, it's fine.
Okay.
I remember what we discussed. I don't quite remember what we discussed.
Suddenly Kaz feels all right. I'm in full health.
Because I remember we said no rapid fire healing.
Does he have to
Specifically.
cast it as a ritual or something?
There was that I couldn't do it as a bonus action.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, his
and then
healing
we
word-
negotiated that you still needed to use the spell slot for it because it still counted as a healing spell. Because there's no healing cantrips.
Mending, but case by case.
No, mending
a-
doesn't count. It doesn't work that way, robot. Hey, Ty. Welcome to it.
I have a quick question for you, Dakota.
Yeah, what's good, Humber?
How many days were we on that ship between then? and the
We'll
port?
say 1.5.
So I would have gotten my Misty Step back.
Yeah, you would have gone to Misty Step back.
Okay, thank you.
Anyway, shall we try to get out of this hole and look for survivors?
I'm gonna check all my gear to make sure I still have it on me.
Okay, you didn't update it, Bubba. I remember that we never got it fully typed out because I said we would and I forgot.
Oh.
Yeah, because that was specifically I didn't want you to have access to essentially a free healing potion every time you just shot somebody. I believe it was up to your use of proficiency. Because we could just forego spell slots and tie it to proficiency to make it easier.
Alright.
Cool. Alright. So, one more time, Brennan.
I was checking to see that I had all my gear on me.
Yeah, everyone, you are still properly equipped. Your gear's on you still. There are a couple crates on this plateau in the other half of the ship. Creaking, as you can see, some of its tethers and planks are barely keeping it connected to this plateau. This plateau is like, I'd say, 30 by 30. And there are a couple ridges you could try and climb down to get closer to the bottom of the actual floor of this crater.
Can I use some pitons in my rope to try to stabilize the ship?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand. There are a couple tethers you can potentially use. It's going to be a harder check, but give it a shot.
It's 3.
And if you want anyone to help you, they can, but you got to ask them. Oh, no.
Oh, I didn't know that was an option. Can I ask now?
Yeah, after this. As you all see him miss with the first piton, you all hear a crack as the ship jolts and starts to slowly creak. It's now going to be a strength saving throw to stop it from falling down.
Somebody help!
Oh, I didn't notice they changed sorcerer a bit here.
Ben?
Okay.
Is anyone
Wow.
helping?
Does it require strain?
Yeah, damn right.
I will help also.
Jesus fuck, dude. My rolls are shit today.
Everyone frantically tries grabbing for the ship itself, grabbing the tethers, grabbing anything. But unfortunately, the ship half plummets down the crater. You all hear a crunch, followed by 3 more. So you assume it's landed somewhere down there, but it has taken sustainably more damage than being cut in half now.
Nuzlocke kind of smacks his, I guess, lips. I'm like, I think whoever was in that might be not alive.
How deep is the crater?
I would like you to look down and get a perception check, please. That's how deep we're talking.
Yes, sir.
Items.
Okay.
1d20, not 1d520. Discord.
Dude, 520, and you roll a 1 still.
Right.
Do it. Come on. I want to. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
You see that it is hundreds of feet down. You can't quite gauge the full breadth of it, but you are high up. You see, like this is a
I don't
deep
think we're getting back
crater. Like
there. Not easy.
you can see that there is a way to scale down the other side where we were talking earlier to at least get closer to the floor of it, but it's still going to be a bit of a trek. Essentially, the way you guys are on, the crater has several large outcroppings of different uneven ledges that line the crater as well. Y'all are on one of the most outermost ones, so it seems like, from what you can gather, you're half the ship snagged and everyone got shaken out of it like Tic Tacs before it landed next to y'all.
Do I see any birds nearby?
There are a couple.
Could I ritual cast speak with animals?
Oh, they're far off, like not nearby,
Oh, okay.
like in the air.
Let you know, I made Nuzlocke before the D&D decide the 5e tools decide to use the new sorcerer changes.
Okay.
So I don't get my wild magic until level 3, basically.
Hell yeah. Okay, that's fair. We'll roll with it for now. We'll probably moratorium that later.
I'm not worried about it. I'm just like, oh.
Yeah, this is,
Alright.
I get you, dog. Okay, so what's the game plan, y'all? Y'all are high up. You can scale your way down. You can see that there are several different, odd enough, it's like a little miniature biome in here where you see a large forest, some huge ponds, different cliff sides. There's a large obsidian sort of spire growing out of the side of the crater directly opposite of y'all. You can see that there's a very diverse ecosystem in this crater.
Oh, this is an interesting place.
So we'll go top of the order. Bubba first.
Can we see any other debris?
Oh, besides the crates that are around y'all?
Like across the crater? Like
No.
if anybody else fell anywhere?
You can't quite see where the rest of the debris is. You can hazard a guess that maybe it's somewhere either out of sight in some of the more jagged mountain edge areas or in the forest. But you can't quite see where that ended up.
Then check these crates.
Okay, yeah. Roll investigation. But Basil, what are you up to, by the way? And Bubba, what are you up to?
20.
Okay. Well, we'll get to that one, Brandon. Don't worry.
They use Eldritch Blast to shoot a flare.
That doesn't work that way. Oh, thank
Okay.
I mean, he's just shooting a laser up in the air, basically.
Yeah, 300 feet roughly straight up.
Has to be at a creature, though.
Okay.
Don't love warding. And also the thing you linked me, Bubba, doesn't show me anything else. And
That's the 14 sorcerer.
14.
All right, we're moving right along. Yeah. Basil, before I get to what's in the crate, what are you up to?
I guess I'm gonna look around our surroundings, see if I can find anything we can use, I guess.
Got the crates. And you have the path that I described earlier that could lead down, but it's going to take some climbing.
I'm not good at climbing.
That's what you got. There's other crates if you want to loot them. It's your call.
I'll look at the other crits. I guess.
There's another crate. Roll investigation, please.
Is there a bird within 300 feet?
Not particularly, no.
Really, Bubba, killing wildlife already.
We're not killing wildlife already. Dude, nature's already pissed.
Well, I was trying to talk with one earlier.
Okay.
See if they could go down and check the ship for me.
So, Brandon, you find in your crate there's quite a few bedrolls, campfires, like enough to set up camp and comfortably at least have bedrolls and tents set up in yours. Basil, and yours, you do find
Start setting up
some
base camp
a
then.
couple spare adventurers packs with some more pythons and rope and hammers. Essentially, 2 spare adventurers packs or explorers pack. Are they dungeoneer packs still right now?
Dungeoneer packs.
Those are all different things.
No, which
Yeah,
one's
they're-
which one's the standard one? Is it dungeoneering
The one I
pack?
have is the Dungeoneer.
Adventurer.
Okay, they're
and
2
it's got-
adventurers packs, so I did write this right.
Adventures,
2
okay.
adventurers packs are in here basically.
I take those out and like, hey, look what I found.
I
The
hold up
weird
my
thing is,
Dungeoneer's pack.
Basil,
I'm good.
as you break into this crate, you notice it has a different logo on it compared to the one from the ship that Brandon's searching.
Can I discern what logo this is?
No. You're not quite sure what it is because you're not from this area. But you can see
I-
that it's definitely not. Likewise, you're not familiar with ship markings, Brandon.
Gotcha.
You all know the
Thought I'd ask.
Fortune's Calls marking, which is essentially a golden sort of conch shell being held by a mermaid. In this case, that's not what's on this crate. It almost seems like it's a pike surrounding a dragon's head.
Oh, this is not our cockroach. As he
Explorer,
points
not
out.
adventure, sorry.
Thank you. I assumed it was Explorers. 2 Explorers packs. Refer to those for what's in them.
I'm just gonna. Do I have anything else I can? I'm gonna make a mental note of this image.
No, I have the items, Bubba. Thank you. I have it here. I'm not going to alt tab to it right now.
Okay.
But I got you.
I have my own explorer's pack, so I tossed these at the other 2.
I mean, I already have one, but I'll take it. Fuck it. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Drugs.
So, what are y'all going to do? You have some supplies, and you are at the top of a cliff.
I'm setting up a base camp.
I kind of want to look at the other crates if there's
Actually,
any
no.
differences.
I'm just gonna take some camping supplies.
That was it, really. It was mainly just the logo emblazoned. They're both just wooden crates.
Okay.
You could tell from the logos that, yes, they are different manufacturers or carriers of them, but that's roughly it.
All right. Well, we got that one direction that way, and yeah.
Very cool. Thank you. Thanks,
Look,
Basil.
man, I can't climb down easily, man. I either slide down to my death or something, man.
Throw the turtle down!
Can I
Like
check
the football.
path to see if I think I'd be able to do it?
You can roll a nature check. I believe that would actually give you some climbing stats there, hombre. Because it's a pretty long climb to... Let's see.
Gotcha. 11.
Okay. You aren't quite sure how long that climb would be. You think you might be able to make it if all 3 of you started it. That's about where you're at. Sorry, I was away from the mic. You think that basically if all 3 of you did participate in it, you probably could, but you're not 100% on that one.
Are there any other paths out of this area?
Everything else is way too sheer of a cliff face. This one's the only feasible one for y'all.
So going down into the cliff or just staying here, basically?
Essentially, yeah.
Or leave.
Oh, let's leave. You mean like leave the crater?
Yeah.
You could try.
That's what I just asked. He said it was sheer cliffs all around us.
Oh no, I mean
Well, yeah, but it's a
Where
sheer
you're at,
cliff down, too.
where you're at right now. That's what I'm saying. It's down. The actual surroundings of the crater, the large peaks that sort of surround you guys, quite a few hundred feet up. Yeah, you could try and climb up them if you want.
Is there smoke coming from anywhere?
Yeah, remember the 3 sources of smoke I was talking about?
Okay.
Can we get to the closest one viable?
You can't really gauge how far that would be, but it would be the one nearest to that forest I was talking to you about, which does kind of encroach the cliffside y'all are on as well.
Okay.
Would it be possible to move across the peak that we're on to get over that and then climb down?
Not particularly. Like, the path that I'm describing is several slightly less taller peaks, like flatter areas that you could just climb down one at a time, compared to either sheer cliff faces or stuff that's hundreds of feet in difference.
Okay.
I just look at
Which way
that
you
and
guys
be like,
wanna go?
so what's the plan? Because I don't think you want to stay in this crater for long. Yeah.
We can either go down and try to get supplies from the other half of the ship, or we can go towards one of those sources of smoke. What do you guys think?
I grab a twig
Okay, you have a twig.
if there's one around. We're gonna let the twig decide as it falls either left or
Basil's
right.
leaving up your fate to chance. I hope y'all know we're going gambling again. Damn it.
I'm gonna take the stick.
You take the stick.
My stick.
I believe, as you've learned last time, we're not doing this willy-nilly.
Do we have any other choice, honestly?
Yes, talk about it.
As you all are
Could be a lot of
talking,
valuable shit.
you hear a
Crater.
loud roar coming from above y'all. The dragon
Shut
is
up, we're
patrolling
talking
the skies. You see it fly up and out of the crater and sort of fly around it as well before going off outside of the crater's view.
It's like
Blimey, that's a
away
big
from us.
lizard.
So it's moving away from us.
Well, essentially, yeah. It basically soared around the rim of the crater before going out of it.
So there might just look now. Hear me out. If it's flying out of here, yeah, must be. Its den is around here, and we don't want to be around that. I'll look at the other two.
I would like to remind y'all clearly saw it fly out of the obsidian spike in the cliff side of the crater, directly across from y'all.
The entire crater is probably its nest.
Well, territory, but yeah.
So unless we just leave, we're gonna be in it.
We're kind of already in the territory. So,
I don't know if we got this crater when that thing comes back.
So, what's the decision, y'all?
You already had my vote. You guys decide.
Looks at the Warforge.
Very cool. All right, Paimon, you've been handed the moral compass again. Please don't drop it.
You know, the stick could decide where we go.
I'll hail the stick.
I just
Why do I get
Sam.
stuck with this all the time?
I
Dude,
sadly
you're all
stare at
indecisive, and you are the only one who just goes, I'm tired of this.
I made a decision. I said, let's go towards one of the sources of smoke.
Okay, nearest smoke.
All right, that would involve climbing down.
Yep.
Y'all are doing it?
Yeah.
All right, who is your best strength boy?
I got
Mar-
+3.
+1.
What do you have, Owen?
Hey guys, you're strong, right?
Barely.
He's going to be the central tether for y'all climbing down.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
no, that's
good
not what
with
I meant.
You tell.
Can you see if I'm heavier or if he's heavier?
And I try to pick.
Yeah, it's going to be a
Paimon
strength
up.
check for both. Start with Paimon.
Just straight check.
Strength to Checkaroni, yep. You managed to pick up
20.
Paimon. They're not as heavy as you thought they would be, despite being fully metal and core and wood and stuff.
You're not that heavy. I'm gonna try to pick up the total.
Roll strength check, please. Much heavier, you couldn't do it.
Oh, fuck. Man, that shell's heavy.
Nods. Of course.
Yeah, I have a better plan. If I peek over the side, how far is it? How far is the climb?
Very far. Far enough to where you can't quite eyeball it.
It's hundreds of feet deep. Because my perception check earlier. As you see, I can only both up if you guys want me to lower you down, and then I can climb down myself.
Oh no, I was gonna say wrap the rope around him and then we climb down.
Are you sure about that?
I would like to remind you, you do have pythons that are used for climbing. You
I pull out
maniacs.
I pull out a bunch of pitons. I have these instead. I'm just saying.
Oh boy.
Oh,
I trust
boy.
these more than I trust the turtles.
Wow.
I trust gravity.
I trust.
Do you believe in gravity?
Do you believe in your climbing skills?
No.
You know what? I
This
don't
is
believe
not
in.
a strength then. This is
I don't
not
believe in
right.
the wizard's ability to hold a rope. No
Sorcerer.
offense.
And that's why I wasn't gonna have him hold it, I was gonna tie it to it.
Oh, you're a sorcerer. Shit, my bad.
Tie it to the dense turtle and be like, you're the weight now, son.
I'm like,
I will say that would still be a strength check for Basil.
Ah, he's not doing anything.
He's trying not to be pulled over the cliff.
We'll just wrap
I'm
the
going
rope around a tree
to-
too.
Try to set up a fucking belay system on a tree.
All right,
that
slide a
I
hand
can
check,
get
please.
Help with
Guidance.
this fucking strike check I'm gonna have to make.
Yes,
It's-
Ty, I
what's guidance
believe
do
life
again?
after love.
Mhm.
I do.
Add a 1d4.
Okay. So straight
Okay.
roll.
You've
20.
managed to
I'm gonna
tie
add
it-
the 1d4 anyway.
Okay. You've managed to
Just
get
be
it.
safe.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, waste your guidance, that's fine. Cool.
Well-
Anyway, yeah, you manage it. This isn't going to give you any sort of advantage. This is normal climbing procedures. You dunderheads.
Don't want to have fucking disadvantage.
Well, it wasn't going to be. You just
Oh, you
basically.
just mean half speed.
It's just a strength check specifically to see if you can keep up climbing down. It's going to be a long climb, but you at least have places to rest.
Okay. Then I guess I'll start.
Yeah! All three of you, give me just
Are
one.
you sure you want me be second or last?
Okay, you can go.
Get him. Oh boy.
Strength check? Yeah.
Sure is.
Gotcha.
Sure as can be. The strengthiest of checks. Alright. You've at least made it. You get to make it halfway before taking a break. It's basically dictating how long it'll take, because you have your friends. Alright.
Gotcha. All right.
Bubba, you're up. Strength check,
Got some
please.
guidance on myself. That's a 1.
Thought I had
Yep.
to use guidance.
Hmm.
My bad.
No, you don't have to. 5.
Yeah, Bubba's not doing too hot. You don't make it far, and you have to take a long breather.
He's just right at the edge, like "Ooh,
Essentially,
I'm tired."
taking the longest out of everyone. This is dictating how long this will take. All right, you're up, Brandon.
10.
Oh, great. How is it that Basil did the best?
How much
It
hurt
takes-
that
I
roll?
expected him to do the worst.
It takes 4 or so hours to get to the crater floor. It is dark at this point. Y'all started when it was getting close to being dark. It is now dark. It is
Like,
nighttime.
pitch dark?
Like nighttime,
I'm-
nighttime.
I'm gonna blame my slowness on being the anchor point.
Okay.
Great bonfire, like 10 feet in front of me.
You see there's trees.
Oh, away
Like
from
you're
trees.
basically the cliff face goes into the forest itself. You're in the forest. Right?
Oh,
I'll cast light on myself.
I'm
Okay.
gonna druid craft to light my torch.
You're magically lighting that, right? Not fire lighting that, because that would consider a tree fire.
Yeah.
So. Good. All right.
Druid craft, I can do fire play,
Good.
so I can light a torch, basically.
You light up your area around the forest. Go ahead, Bubba. What were you saying?
Cast bright light for 20 feet, dim light for another 20.
Oh no, I know how lights work. You're good. Just make sure you're not doing anything else. Basil, what you up to?
Well, I'm just gonna pull out a torch and whatever else I need to light this torch.
I'll light his torch for him
Oh,
when he pulls it out.
Using Druidcraft, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
It's a
Okay.
cantrip, so I can
Yeah, I know. That works. You're good. Okay. As you all have your torches and your lights are finally up, you see that the forest is quite expansive. The forest floor has a lot of overgrown grass on it, some uneven sort of stone, but you also see the ruins of something barely outside of the periph.
That doesn't
Some
look
of them
friendly.
Well,
I will say, by the way, your torches are emitting fire. They're not magically lit because, again, Druidcraft just lights them for you. But, again, bonfires were the real issue here. Your torches are fine. Just be careful around trees.
So I went for magic.
must be nice, Papa.
Oh, what? You don't have cantrips?
Oh, you don't have cantrips? Oh, you don't know.
That Druidcraft
Okay.
knives were dying.
So,
So
Well,
try to
I
try to-
pressed hesitation, make my torch.
what is
like
your
a
guys'
rat.
plan?
Do you want to set up camp here, or do you want to try to make it to those ruins?
Didn't we deal with that
What?
thing over there? No, point to where the thing was at the edge of the...
Yeah, the ruins.
Valid point.
Well, we can go over to it and see what it is. Either it's something that doesn't murder us or something that does murder us.
It's the most
All right,
dysfunctional
let's
ass
try to
party.
Stay in the back this time. He keeps
Look, man.
touching shit he shouldn't.
I'm gonna draw an arrow.
Okay.
I will cast light on the arrow.
Okay.
I will aim at the ruins.
Roll to hit.
Hold on.
Okay.
I am shooting an arrow directly in front of me. If you are friendly or don't want to get hit by it, move. I will wait 5 seconds and then let go.
Roll to
I
hit.
get out of the way.
Yeah.
All right, it lodges into a side of the ruins, lighting them up. It seems to be the ruins of some sort of small house made of very well-made, like, terracotta bricks, but it's in very heavy disrepair and is overgrown. Seems like no one's been here for a long time.
Huh. Quite a little shack here.
It does have enough of a roof that you could potentially get shelter out of it, though.
Well,
So
let's
we
go
could
over.
patch it up with the other materials too.
Oh.
Yeah, you could, like, hang up your tarps and your tents and your whatnots.
I'm gonna hand each of them a tent and a bedroll that I took out of the crate.
Nice, there we go.
Well, we need to spend out a night somewhere because we're not gonna wander in the dark, aren't we?
It sounds like a bad idea to me. Yeah.
Can we see the smoke?
Not in the
night.
forest.
We can't see shit right now.
Yeah, you're in the forest.
I just didn't know if it was still visible or not.
Nah, you're fine.
Yeah.
I'm designating this point Fool's Landing. Congratulations, you found a location.
Nice.
I have a map keeping up with this, so we're good.
I'll use my shit. My provisions to start band-aiding the ruin.
Yeah, this will take about an hour or so. I'm not going to make you have to fully do sleight of hand checks because you kind of have help here. It's still going to take an hour, buddy.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that I put that out there because
Yeah.
I don't want him to end up in the same situation I was.
It's all good. Y'all managed to secure the ruins quite heavily, and now you have at least a temporary sort of shelter in place for y'all.
Is there
I'll take
anything
first
in the
blush.
ruin that looks interesting?
Roll me an investigation check, please.
Damn it.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know why I asked.
What you looking for there, friend?
That's actually a pretty good roll, sir. Pretty good roll indeed. As you start searching around, you see that there's an old mural in the side of one of the walls, like painted in. It depicts a large dragon, essentially with his wings outstretched on either side, and a group of people in worship of him. But that's the most you can see that hasn't been lost to time and wear.
Okay.
This
It's
is
a painting, not a relief.
It's like an actual, not like a wall paint. Like they actually painted it onto the wall itself, like a relief. Yeah.
So like, is it like a crudely drawn or like?
No, it's very well done. Like there's good pigments used on this. Like it's very lovingly made.
Okay, is the dragon black by any chance?
The color is faded to time.
All right.
Can I try to decipher what this thing means?
You can certainly try with a history check.
I'm actually proficient in that. That's why I asked.
Yeah, we use our
Couldn't tell
rolls here.
that a particular dragon
Natural
is
20.
worshiped.
You get the feeling that this is a mural made to represent belief in a dragon. That's it.
I mean, it's not that really
Great.
common.
Dragon Church.
I'm sorry that you wasted your nat 20 on reading a mural that's busted.
I was hoping for something
Kinda sad,
cool.
man.
Like it could have been like really cool, so I'm not upset about it.
It's all good. That's
I mean,
that's
it could be Bahamut, you know.
that's the only real thing here that sticks out. The rest is just stone. There's no furniture in here. If there was any,
Not
it's
hanging enough.
debris. Heh, yeah, you're right.
I'll
We
take
can
the
make our
first
own
watch if you guys
furniture.
want to take a rest. I only need 4 hours anyway.
I blink quietly.
Beep boo bop boo
Right.
beep bop.
I forgot. Warforged don't need to sleep, do they?
While they're kind of arguing, I'm already fast asleep.
I'm not even arguing. I'm just having a discussion at this point.
Party's taking a long rest for the sake of argument.
Can I stick my arrow in his shell?
And what?
His shell
Why?
for a lantern?
Nah, sure, go for it, buddy.
Cool. Alright, we'll keep watch for the night.
As they're resting, Bubba, roll me a perception check, please.
I took proficiency in perception too, just because I knew it was a good idea.
So as you're
I
there,
got 7.
observing out there in the distance, you hear animals sort of moving around. You hear some wolves in the distance, but they're not close. You hear something else you don't quite know. And that's really all you see and hear.
Okay. Is there a point where I can take one of the bricks?
Yeah, Dick, go for it.
After
Okay.
4 hours,
Put it in
then I'd
my
be
bag.
awake and keeping it company too. Because we'd have to wait for the 12 4 hours.
We'll say for the sake of argument, it's not quite light morning yet, but it's getting there. Looking around, you still hear the similar animals. Nothing much happens in the night. It's very peaceful, oddly enough, for being dumped into a crater. Day breaks. Basil, good morning.
I'm still getting used
I
to my
pop
powers,
out
so
of
I'm
my
gonna play
shell.
with Druid Craft to make a bouquet of flowers.
Daybreak.
So all this time I was sleeping inside my shell because I can pop in and out of it. It's-
Daybreak is
Ah,
peeping into the crater. Light is slowly starting to fill in, and y'all can see the forest through the trees is very dotted with similar ruins to this, almost like organized like a small village or so. A lot of them are equally less in repair than the actual one y'all are in. Nothing really substantial. This is actually the most fully upright building out of them.
ruins. There might be clues what this could be.
There's
Can we
also
still see any smoke?
you're still in the forest. Ah! No,
Are you gonna
I
climb a
didn't know
tree or
there was
something?
another day.
you're,
Free
you're still
man.
in the forest. Remember, it's because the forest canopy is cutting off any smoke lines.
Fair enough.
You see that there's still a leftover remains of a worn-in road in the middle of this makeshift sort of village as well.
I heard something last night, and I'll use thaumaturgy to replicate the sound.
You do your best way to replicate it. No one's sure what this sound is.
That's pretty ominous.
Okay. I'll go break down the tent and everything.
It'll take y'all about
I'll help.
30 minutes to take care of it, just because putting it up's a lot harder than taking it down.
Mhm.
Afterwards, y'all are packed up, ready to hit the road.
Yeah. If there's
Is there anything else you two want to check here?
Well, I kind of want to see around these ruins. Get a little more clues, you know.
Up to it.
Roll me an investigation check, Basil.
All right.
You all managed to pick the most intact building out of the bunch. The rest have nothing really identifiable in them other than the same materials made for the buildings.
Well, interesting.
Anything
I look inside.
inside what? And inside the which ruins you picking? Just in general or what?
General, I
Because
guess.
that was for them.
Oh,
Like I
all
said,
right.
there's nothing
My
left.
bad.
Nothing quite left here. A lot of ruins.
Well, whoever was here, long gone.
Given the disrepair, I had a feeling.
Well,
Unless they're underground.
shrugs. Well,
You're hitting the old dusty trail.
might as well since we got nothing
Try
else.
to remember what direction the smoke would have been in.
You're gonna have to roll a history check, bud.
Guidance.
I look at
Guidance.
those two, like, can anyone climb a tree?
I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah,
with my
you,
guidance.
you don't quite remember. You kind of slept that info off.
Yeah, I can't remember which way we're going, guys.
I'll look for the tallest tree.
You can definitely try to find the tallest tree around here if you want. Roll
Where?
nature check.
Giving me intelligence checks.
No. No, I won't. It's nature. Stop doing things you think you can't do. Oh no, did you look at that? You're not sure which one the tallest tree is.
And this short tree is pretty tall.
Do I see any animals?
You see some of them running around, but they all are kind of just scurrying, doing their own things.
Can I ritual cast speak with animals? to
You know,
try to
ritual
talk
cast
to them?
means an hour, right?
That was 10 minutes.
10 minutes. What animal sticks around for 10 minutes, okay?
Well, it doesn't have to be the same animal. I'm just trying to use the spell. It lasts for 10 minutes too.
Hey, Basil, do you want to go on the road, by the way, while he's doing this?
Yeah, sure.
The road that I pointed out? Yeah, okay, we're good. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ritual cast speak with animals. Anyway, what are you up to, Bubba?
Trying to find the shortest tree, apparently.
He finds a shrub. He found a shrubbery.
I found a tall one.
For Paimon, oh man, what a damn tree this is.
Man, hope you notice your turtle is missing.
The turtle has started to walk down the road.
You won't get far.
Fuck,
Huh.
messed up.
Alright. Bet.
So 10 minutes pass. There's Brandon from ritual casting. Are you sticking with Kaz or are you going with the total, Bubba?
The stick decides. The stick, Bubba.
Paimon tosses a stick down. Clinkety clank.
Yeah, I guess that's big.
All right. So Kaz, your buddies have started going down the road without you.
I'm gonna look for the closest mammal that I can find.
That'd be the turtle.
Mammal.
I know. I'm kidding. But no, a
Well,
couple
I'm
animals
so
aren't
happy.
actually around here at the moment. You get the feelings they kind of leave these ruins usually pretty alone.
Do I notice that I'm alone?
You very much so do.
I'm just gonna start walking down the road.
Cool. All right. Bubba, you hear the noise again, but closer this time.
Yeah, it's that one.
It sounds a lot like someone's dropping pots and pans on a cat, but it's all like almost electronic.
Huh. We should maybe not look into that, or do, I don't know.
It is roughly, you hear it 30 feet up ahead. Down the road, funny enough. You also notice that there's some more wooden debris dotting the roadside.
Like great debris?
Like,
or
clearly
like-
from the ship kind of wooden debris.
Oh. Some debris. Look at that. Maybe we should check. As I check.
30 feet? Roll investigation. Or no, perception, sorry.
Alright. Perception unit. 14.
Okay. You figure it's coming from a nearby tree. Would you like to look at said tree?
I will love look at this tree and its contents of.
Out of the corner of your eye.
Sorry, I was doing a thing. My bad.
You see Shia LaBeouf.
Shalabah.
Okay. Looking up, you see that there's a similar Warforged to Paimon, dangling from the tree. It's definitely Cookie. The sound he's been making this whole time is him trying to get out of the tree itself. And
Oh, look!
oh, finally, someone else. Hey, could you mind getting this branch out of my chest? This kind of hurts. You see the branch in question is the reason the sound has been made. He's been trying to free himself from it for, who knows how long.
How high up?
30 feet.
I give a
yeah,
good-
I'll go up.
Oh, okay.
You flying or you climbing?
I can't fly.
Climbing, got it. Roll me a sleight of hand check. This is removing the branch.
I'll use guidance on myself.
Can
If
we
I
get
need
much higher?
Did
Continue.
we get much higher?
it.
Okay.
Okay.
You're gonna need it. Cool. You pop. You manage to not just get him out, but you break the branch off. He plops to the ground. Ow! Thanks. Oof. He looks very badly wounded. Like there's clearly he's missing like a few armor panels, a hand primarily.
I see the hand anywhere?
No.
Well,
Oh, glad to see you guys. That's for sure. Oh, that was
likewise.
rough. Ugh. I've been in that tree since the crash. What happened to you guys? Ugh.
I fell off.
Ah.
Not in a pond, apparently.
Yeah, you're on the other side of the ship. I expect that. Eesh. I was having a particularly fine death grip on my prize spatula when the crash happened, and I lost the hand with said death grip on my spatula. It's somewhere in this crater, though. I can feel it.
There's any way to patch you up reliably?
Not unless you know a good artifice or mending, or have materials, I suppose, but...
I use mending.
Okay, you give him, like, a little bit of health. Not enough to fully patch him up, but he goes, I was a joke. But, you know, thank you. We need to at least find whatever's left of the ship. Maybe there's some stuff to patch me up there, but I don't know where the ship is. Or where the captain
Well,
is. Front half is where we store a lot of that stuff. It's not just the back half.
Well, we kind of found a couple of crates and a couple of crates that don't belong to us.
Oh, that makes sense. If we're not the first ship being crashed, there's probably more in this crater, yeah?
Nods and he kind of describes the symbol he found earlier.
Cookie goes,
Yesterday.
I have no idea what that is. I'm not very familiar with the symbols, though, myself.
Call it a try.
I was a ground infantryman, no sky stuff. That's not me.
Well, we'll try to look for other survivors or parts of the wreckage and all that.
Bubba, do you have any intelligence?
Nope.
Brandon, do you?
Yes.
All right, prepare for some Carl Sagan. Do me an intelligence check, please. Raw. Okay, no, we're good. Never mind. All right. He goes, well, I
Wait,
guess.
I'm not even there.
Yeah, I know. He goes, I guess I'll be hanging with you guys for. You're like 5 minutes behind, so you can at least see them talking now.
Do you need assistance getting up at all, or?
I'm already up. We've been talking face to face this whole time, sir.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you can move or not.
I'm gonna probably stick with you guys just because I don't particularly like being left in weird places by myself with a handgun.
Understandable.
Aye. So, I'll just tag along with you guys for now. What's your game plan here? We following the road? We going anywhere else? What we thinking?
Well, the road.
Okay. Yeah, this road seems pretty old, not gonna lie, but it's probably reliable. Oh, what happened to your third guy, by the way? Didn't you have a third one?
He's on his side.
At this point, Kaz is at least in eyesight.
No, he's over there.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Let's make a trip.
I think he was trying to speak to some animals or something.
I'm noticing animals don't come to these roads or the ruins very often. It's weird.
Yeah.
Alright, Brandon, you're coming up on them now.
We found Cookie.
He's kind of missing a couple parts.
What was that,
Aren't
Brandon?
I said I'm not even looking at them because they left me behind, so I'm walking down the road.
He walks by y'all.
Is he in trance or something?
He looks like he's got brain damage. I don't know.
I flip off the turtle.
I suppose he's mad.
I mean, we're not that far. The only way we
We're
could
in
have
dragon territory and you left me behind. Dick move. And I keep walking.
Got a point.
you kind of left him too, honestly.
I flipped the coin.
You see Cookie go and say, I'll probably follow the road too.
Yeah, I followed the road off, so.
What about you, Bubba?
Yep.
Cool.
We're moving.
Okay. As y'all schmoove down the road, you see that there's less ruins down this part. More just odd pieces of wood and debris. Some tattered balloons here and there. And then y'all see it, a large tree hit clean in half. Well, not clean, but it's in half.
Split in half.
And in front of y'all is a clearing too, like it was pushed, like hit, and it's in half.
Oh, alright.
In front of y'all,
Well,
the
then.
forest opens up to a very large clearing on a hillside. What you guys gonna do?
I would like to investigate.
Perception check first. Would be cool.
Alright, that works too.
Perception.
Okay, let's rock.
I see everything.
You see this large... Oh, Bubba. You found another shrubbery.
It's gonna go off. I found another tall tree.
What are you talking about?
It's right here.
Basil, you see
Can
this...
I try to see an actual tall tree?
After this, sir.
Okay.
So, Basil, you essentially see this large clearing, and this big hill in the middle has a huge dent in it, and there's ruins of what seems to be pieces of your ship, followed by... It almost seems like it trails down the other side of it, the hill. But you can't quite see, you're not at the top of the hill.
I relay this to my
Yeah.
comrades nearby.
The hill's
like,
about
hey,
50 feet off.
There's something over there. I think it might be our ship. Let's go check it, yeah?
So this tall tree.
Yeah, find your tall
Make
tree,
my roll
Brandon.
quick.
It's a nature check.
Funny.
Okay.
I'll look at Cookie. Do you want to go check out over there?
Yeah, right, let's go. You found a pretty tall tree, looks like.
I pointed at the tree. That's a fucking tree. That's a fucking bush. God damn it. And I walked past. I followed the turtle.
It appears he doesn't like your tall tree, Bubba.
Man,
Yeah, I'm gonna follow.
Okay.
Oh, is there any chance there are any waterfowl around that are about the same size as my shrub?
Oh god.
No, there would have been some at the pond, but that pond got splattered out by a big ass turtle doing a belly flop.
That's
yeah.
Yeah, I know. We'll find another one later. As y'all get to the top
No
of the
duck?
hill, you see the very large front half of the ship collided into the tree line. You also see there are several tents, sort of, and tarps just tied around the base of the ship itself.
Oh, there might be survivors, I'm just gonna assume here.
Could also be bandits.
I
Caution is advised.
Anyway,
Not wrong.
top of the order. Hi, Bubba.
Ah,
What are you doing? What's the plan?
I guess bow out and going first.
You said call out?
Bow out.
Mm-hmm. One more time, what was that? It cut out.
Bow.
Oh, he's armed. Got it. Armed and dangerous.
I'll equip my shield and my Mockweedle.
I just go out and say, anyone there?
At any rate, you all hear a commotion coming from underneath the tents as someone comes out. Who the hell is there? The person says.
Push the turtle forward.
Yeah.
Nazak, and, that's our...
Look, I didn't
Well-
know names when I was on the ship. What do you look like? I'm doing something right now.
Turtle.
Oh,
shell,
you're the- You see the figure comes out. It's the little gnomish doctor. Oh, you're alive. Oh, all of you are alive. Hey, Cookie. Got your hand for you.
Wait, I remember this song.
Mm-hmm.
You see him go, the others are still asleep. I figured I'd get to work patching them up more. Y'all doing alright? He says, looking at you guys. That was a hell of a crash.
Anybody in critical condition, I can help keep them from dying.
Everyone's in critical condition, but I got them covered. Thank you for asking.
Well,
I
I
can
kind of
open it.
landed really hard in a pond,
Oof.
but I think I'm fine.
Captain's doing the worst out of all of y'all for the record. He was trying to get to the helm before the dragon got him.
Did I see him?
Preferably not. He's in a pretty critical condition. Not that I don't trust you, but I don't trust you.
Did he lose his sense of humor?
Nah, he did not lose his sense of humor. He unfortunately lost his sense of consciousness, though, because he's out. Like, critical
Oh, that's
out.
no good.
Yeah, from what
I'll
I...
give you my word as a knight.
Roll persuasion, Brandon.
Thank you. I want to help the captain. I like him.
Where is he?
Persuasion +4.
He goes, they're in the ship. We've decided to
16.
set up a temporary camp. He goes, you can see him. Don't touch him, though.
Wasn't planning on it. I'm gonna go.
That includes with your magics, knight.
So you want him to bleed out?
Are you
Okay.
underwhelming my medical expertise?
No, but I know
Okay.
that magic can be more effective than regular medicine.
He shakes his head and goes, you're very bad at making friends, aren't you? If you touch him, I'll have Walt knock you out. And that includes with
Even
your
if he
magic.
lives.
He turns around and he walks in. You two are cool. Keep your knight out. He's trying to cause things.
We'll try to do that.
That's why fucking you people. For the wolves.
Look, comrade. We're
Fuck
just
off. Just go do it. I'm gonna walk into the woods.
okay. I was going to.
He walks into the uncharted woods on his own.
And they
I'm sitting under a tree and I'm just waiting.
So are you two going in?
Yeah, I guess. I'm just kind of like, okay.
You see Walt is actually there inside the tents giving y'all a... Huh. Welcome back.
Yeah, we have another one, but I think he's having a... How you say it? A mood?
Crashers do that. He's currently sorting out lumber that's salvageable versus all the broken stuff.
Can I use mending?
2 damaged. Bigger than the foot by foot.
Yeah.
Maybe
Okay,
later.
Then I'll see if I can help Cookie on the dock with his hand.
Cookie goes, finally, at least I got my hand back. Oh, I didn't have my thing on. Ooh, 1 second. Anyway, as y'all enter in, more so, Cookie goes, it'll take me a little bit to get my hand, back on, but it should be okay.
So, no mending?
No. So you're not constructs anymore. He goes, at least I got the hand back, it's all good.
Okay.
You see that they're, as he escort, I'm assuming basically you're still following, Noel?
Yeah.
Or is it roll? No, it's roll. Sorry, I can't read my own handwriting sometimes. As you're escorted in, you see that the sort of under front quarters of the ship has been converted into a little impromptu medical wing. The Kenku Navigator is out cold on one of the beds, very scarred up. And the captain is missing an arm and a leg.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't have anyone with regeneration, so had to make do with what I got.
Yeah, I wish I could help, but...
I getcha. Sorcerers are like that. Good news is he's at least stable and healthy enough, but he's pretty badly burnt. Dragon got his arm and leg too in the move, so not like those are coming back.
Yeah, we need to somehow get out of this crater?
Seems like a crater, but I'm no navigator. And unfortunately, he points to the Kenku, they're out. Been 2 days now. They're alive, but they're out. Pretty sure the impact got everyone in shock, so... Gonna be waiting a minute on that one.
It. I'm surprised I kind of got off scot-free with my,
Where'd you all land anyways? We saw the back half of the ship get flung down, and we assumed you were all dead.
He points in the general direction they came from.
I did see a couple higher up, sort of cliff sides towards the crater. One of those?
Just about.
Got it. Must have gotten off with a lucky landing then, huh?
Yeah, we found some supplies and some other crates that weren't ours, apparently.
Yeah, I'm noticing that myself. We've been going through debris in this clearing. We're finding stuff from older airships, like older models.
You know about this one? He kind of describes.
He looks it up and goes, Dragon's Head. Used to be the ship that was very well known for transporting arms, but they went missing a year ago.
Huh.
Wasn't one of ours, it was a Maharian ship for the record, but...
Well, if their supplies are still around, it might be useful to us, I would assume.
Not most likely. I haven't left the forest myself. Can't really leave the captain on his own, especially since he's still out. What can you do?
He nods. Yeah, well, at least you got some able bodies to at least, look out and scout around, find stuff, and possibly to find a way out.
Yeah. I guess till then, I'm acting, he puts air quotes, captain. Having Walt sort through debris, making sure we have things usable. Might build a little impromptu headquarters here.
He nods. Well, we found a little kind of structure out there we kind of made into a temporary base.
Oh, yeah? Huh.
Yes.
I'll take out the brick in case the material means anything.
Look, I'm a doctor, not an architect, but I'm sure that, I don't know anyone who would be able to tell you what this is made of. I can tell you it's a brick, and in a crater that's supposed to be isolated, someone knew how to make a brick. Huh.
Yeah.
Kind of seems like a big deal, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, if we need more structure, guess we can spend a day gathering.
Oh, I'm gonna assume you don't know the whole deal about these mountains, right?
Nope.
They're supposedly
doubt.
uninhabited.
Oh yeah, there was my friend found a painting of some sort.
Oh boy. So you're saying is you
Gotta
found a brick and a painting.
They worship the dragon.
Think it's the same
I
dragon?
don't know.
What's up,
Couldn't
Brennan?
tell.
I didn't tell them that.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
they
need
all.
to make a roll to see if I understood it.
No, that was the first thing I said. Is they were all revering the dragon.
Good, okay.
He goes, well, best I can gather, something's up. People aren't supposed to be here and they're here, then. That's weird. Doesn't matter right now, though. I think we should probably focus on survival. No offense. We can solve mysteries when we're not dying.
Nods. Do you need any supplies at all?
Well, for the captain's sake, if you can help Walt find some suitable wood to give him, like, a whole peg leg situation, till we can get a cleric with regeneration or something, I'm sure that'd be most obliged. What was your designation again? He points at you, Paimon.
Hunter, for lack of a better.
You could just say Paimon, it's fine.
Oh, name.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't remember your name, buddy.
It's fine on.
Alright, could you at least go check the clearing, make sure none of our cannons flew off? We're missing a cannon and a ballista, and I need those to set up if we want to be at least relatively safe from anything out there. Shouldn't be far. That side of the boat snapped off pretty late in the crash.
Alright.
Oh, also, I think careful if you've seen a giant obsidian spire of sort.
You mean the
I
one that...
think
Yeah, we all saw it when we were landing. What about it?
Oh, that might be the dragon's den.
It
Delightful.
came out of it.
Well, that's... He looks at the sky. It's quite a ways off. We're pretty far from it, but not as far as I'd like to be. So, yeah, maybe not the best, but we'll manage. Thank you for that information, though. We do see the dragon from time to time flying around. We kind of keep a low profile, so just be careful. Don't know if it hunts in here for just
He
stashes
nods
people.
slowly.
I'm gonna go back to treating the captain's wounds. He needs, he gets a towel and a bucket. You know the deal. No gangrene
Yeah.
here.
Anyway, I'll go do the wood thing. He kind of walks off.
Okay. What about you, Bubba? You're gonna go do the thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell Gaz.
Gaz is out in the outskirts of the woods. You can see him from the clearing, sitting.
They asked us to look for cannons, that way we can hold up.
No, they want to insult my honor and then ask me for help. Interesting. I get up and follow them.
Basil, it's gonna be an investigation check to see what wood's gonna be working out for you.
Alright. I can do that. I can definitely do that.
Hell yeah. Well, it gives you a nod and goes, "Thank you for the help."
Not a problem. Hopefully, I might be sort of a help here.
You find it's gonna take you a few hours, about as long as for them to find the cannon, but you find a significant amount of the wood is actually in very good condition, and you know your friend can cast mending because they keep talking about it. So you at least know, yeah, this can be saved. You get a good amount of the wood set aside.
Awesome.
Alright, Bubba. It's going to be an investigation check between both of you as you scour the woods for this last part of the trip.
Okay, I will help Gaz.
Sounds like a plan.
Because my intelligence rolls are shit.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Okay. That gives me advantage, right?
Yeah,
By the way, the pissed off shit is just in character. I'll
Mhm.
make that clear.
Uh,
11 or 12.
You can at least see some wood kind of nearby, so you get the direction it might be, but you haven't found it yet.
Somewhere in that general direction. That's the best I can figure out right now.
Got it.
As y'all are walking forward to where the ship part might be, you hear two people arguing amongst themselves. And I say, if cannons fall from the sky, you damn will take the blessing. But we can't just take them, it's someone else's. Do you see any other cannons we could be using here? No? Then we take them. As you guys...
Follow the voices.
Yeah, as you guys round the corner, you see two people dressed in very, almost tribal gear. Large bone adornments, very nice pelts. There is a very large human fellow accompanied by a small goblin, both dressed similarly. And I say, cannons are... Whew! They see you
We
immediately.
found our cannons.
Be ye friend or be you foe?
Depends on you.
Depends on
I agree
you,
with
brother. You're in our canyon.
That's our shit.
See, I told you belong to someone, idiot. He smacks the goblin. We might be willing to part with your goods if you tell us where you're from. You from the outside?
Yes.
Do you know Mahara?
Wild places.
We're not from Mahara.
What's your opinion on Mahara? He says, looking at you up and down.
I don't know who that is.
You know
People are
what that
people.
is. People are people. Are you supporting their actions to uprise against the Empire?
No, all people are stupid.
They look at each other and go, alright, you're clear. Fine, take your
I did what
stuff.
I'm paid to do.
They both go down. As long as you're not with the Maharans, we're clear. Alright. He slaps the goblin. We gotta go back, report to Grentel, tell her that we couldn't supply the goods. Sure she'll understand, though. Maybe. They both start to make their leave.
What's your name?
None your business, cop. You're angry. The goblin goes, we're not allowed to tell you that.
We've crashed here. Is there any chance we could work out something for help?
The goblin goes, I don't know. That's really up to our boss, and she's not exactly in a great mood today.
Likewise.
Yeah, you... Ugh. The goblin sighs and goes, I don't want to be kicked again. It's kind of annoying.
I can kick me instead.
He goes, tell you what. He pulls out something from his pouch and hands it to you. It's a small horn. You blow on that, we'll know where you're at and we'll come parlay.
Thank you.
Aye. We don't really have authorization to tell you where we're holed up. You'll understand once you know the place. Don't take it too personally.
Understood.
You see them walk up and you're,
You
why'd you...
can't trust just anybody.
Oh yeah, especially here. You'll find out. He turns to his buddy and goes, why'd you have to say the word cop? Come on, man. That's a very warm-fell way to talk, you idiot. And they start just muttering to themselves as they go off. Cannons, ballista. They're both here. It's that side of the ship that got splintered off, you see.
Okay.
Well,
Which
you,
one do you want to try to take back first?
You're stronger than me, so if you want to take the cannon,
Can I try to pick the cannon up?
yeah. We'll say this will also include just undoing it from the ship itself, but strength check. It's going to be a high one, though, because it is a big-ass cannon. No.
I will give him my crowbar.
It's heavy.
Trying to carry an entire cannon makes you realize Walt has a very heavy core about him.
well, while they're doing this, can I forge around a bit?
Like, just forge for berries and shit.
Or whatever of interest.
Nature check, buddy.
Are there any
Alright.
wheels on this cannon?
No. Like, this one's one of the ones that's secured to the actual, ship itself.
13?
You're finding some more debris, basically you find some more debris and at least some more, a couple more crates that you don't open until you bring it back to the ship. We'll get to what's in them later.
Alright.
Anyway, go ahead.
Oh,
After I give myself a break, I'm gonna try again.
Okay. Give it one more shot.
Thanks, sir.
I did give you the crowbar too.
Oh, this is already after you guys got them off.
No, okay.
This is just to carry them.
Believe it or not, cannons are
Fuck,
very
dude,
heavy.
come on.
Super heavy cannon. You might need
I
help.
don't think I'm gonna move this cannon
I will help.
by myself. At least.
Okay, you two get one more.
I will also use guidance on him.
Okay.
I still have the last guidance.
I think it only lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, okay. It's not like inspiration.
No.
No.
Okay.
It's a cantrip.
Yep.
If it lasted that long, it'd be broken.
It would be very busted. All right, 18. You guys, with a lot of effort, get the cannon up. And after about roughly an hour and a half of slow walking, you manage to get the cannon to the camp itself and set it down with a thud.
Thanks for the help, Paimon.
Walt, who's currently outside, goes, "Oh, nice. What about the ballista?"
I'm going
I'm already walking back towards the ballista.
Okay. Same deal. Strength check between you two.
Same as before.
Mhm.
Cannon.
Give me just a second. I'm grabbing the water. So you're helping me? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm helping and guidance.
Okay. So that's a 10. Add guidance, I guess. Unless you want to try again. But
I'm gonna try again.
that'll be about after 10 minutes. The ballista's not as heavy, but it's...
I'll use guidance.
Yeah. Okay.
That's fair. All right,
14.
14. After a lot of trial and error, you guys managed to drag the ballista over.
How in the fuck is the ballista heavier than the fucking cannon?
Still
God
loaded.
damn it.
He says as he undoes the latch and all the ballista bolts come racking out of the ballista. Very loaded.
God damn it. Of course.
Roll comes out and goes, "Ah, thank you, Paimon. All right.
You guys help too.
All right, notice, thank you. At least with these, we'll be able to set up the better perim. As you can see," he says, pointing to the cannon and the ballista still intact on the ship. "These are pointed the right way, so we're set. We're trying to just get this as sort of a makeshift... whatever. Shelter's a good word.
Would you say you're in charge with the captain being DIA?
Mainly out of seniority, if anything.
Okay. We ran into people out there.
You ran into people?
They offered to parlay.
I don't know how well I feel about that.
They let us take the cannon.
This is true. They've already given us something for quid pro quo. All right. I say we load
Do
up
you
the
know-
ballista, just in case. But reluctantly, we'll take that parlay.
Do you know
Or until,
anything
like, 10
else
seconds
about
ago,
them?
The ballista was already loaded.
They have a boss.
Okay. You have a boss. There's people out there. Do you know their names at all?
I don't remember a name.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Any other defining?
They don't have love for shit, I forgot how to say it.
You got this. Come on.
I want to say Maharan. That's not right.
You're close. You're close. It's just Mahara. The Maharan
Mahara.
Coalition.
Yeah.
Well,
Interesting.
that might be a good point then. We're not exactly allies with Mahara either. Maybe we can use that as a talking point?
Possibly.
Better than nothing. Alright. Did they say any good time, or should we just give it a go whenever?
They gave me a horn and said to call when and they'll parlay.
So, y'all feeling up to it?
Want to set up defenses first?
Technically, this is your show, so
Yeah, but you're the ones who are combatively more capable than I.
oh
Yeah, I'm just a doctor. A healer. I don't do a lot of fighting. That'd be Walt, who has a good cannon, but we're limited on ammo for that. With the ballista bolts you brought back, we can at least load them into the ones still set up. And then that's about it. Cookie's got his hand back, so we have a spatula. That's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
One total spun sun.
He goes, well, nothing much to be done except to blow on it then, I suppose.
Wait, I brought some.
I'll hand it to
new
somebody who
crates.
can blow on it.
Oh, you got some crates. Pop them open.
He tries to open them.
They're very easy opening. As you do, you see that there's a bunch of rations and some pelts stored in. Well, we
Oh.
weren't transporting either of these. This seems to be one of those other crates you were talking about.
Oh. He looks around if there's like a symbol.
There's similarly on the pelts one, there is still the dragon heads on the pike, but on the rations one, it is a snake coiling around a ship. I don't recognize... Again, as I said, I don't recognize that one too much, but I know the snake. Do you not know the snake's pass? What was it? What did I say it was again? It was the snake's flight? Yeah. You guys,
Excellent.
do you not know about the snake's flight?
No.
I do not.
Well, it's damn near a reason the war started. Whenever Mahara
Oh,
finally...
wasn't that popular airship
Yeah, that's the one.
back in the
No
day?
one knew what happened to it. It just disappeared, and so the Ingress Empire was blamed for it. But if we're finding this in this crater,
So it must be around here.
it's probably around here, yeah. Hold on to that one for sure. I get a bad feeling about it when I look at it.
We'll just probably take out the contents or something, like the pelts out of it, I would assume.
I mean, only if need be, I'd leave them in case their owners are still around. But we'll see.
True. How good quality of these pelts are anyway?
They're pretty solid quality, honestly. By the way,
Do
it
you have
wasn't...
anyone who's a craftsman?
I would like to remind you the pelts weren't the one that were in the Snake's Run crate. It was still just rations.
Oh, just rations?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess
well,
I'll push these crates inwards in the base.
we don't quite, honestly. It's just us. He says to you, Paimon.
I was thinking that somebody who was more familiar could tell how old they were.
Well, let's hold on
Check.
to it for now. Yeah, go for it. Roll nature.
Well, assuming this is from the snake's flight,
17?
this crate must be very old.
They seem to be pretty well-conditioned pelts, but they are relatively old, it looks like.
These are old. Pretty damn old.
Well, if they've never been used, they're still in use then.
Can't hurt. Plus, if
Do
we
they
have...
still seem usable, or are they cracked? And
No,
shit?
they're like usable pelts.
Just good leather, though.
Shot in the dark, maybe we can use it as a sort of bartering chip for that parlay.
Most likely.
Probably a good idea. They seem to be using rudimentary armaments.
So we have a head of armor, then, unless their armor is somehow magical.
Hell if I know. I just got here like you. I do say we should probably, at the very least, figure out when we want to blow that there horn or not. I'm gonna go check on the captain, give him a wipe down real fast. I'll be right back. You guys delegate amongst yourselves.
We'll give it to
Whoa.
Kaz.
You what? You give it to Kaz?
Yeah, I physically
Appreciate the
can.
trust.
Yeah, I know you physically can't. No lips.
No lung having ass.
I don't even think about it because I consider him a living being. But I'm like, wait, you can't even blow a horn, can you?
No lip. Help.
Well, I mean,
You think
try to
Anyway.
Autobot this shit and like place it against my face with my fist around.
to say, oh, that's real loud.
Well, this is our only kind of lead at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I say we should be ready just in case they decide to double cross us.
Yeah, the guys seem cool, but that can't account for everybody.
It's
And
all
who
right,
knows
you
how
seem
long
cool,
they've
but the
been
boss
here.
is the problem.
That's what I said. It can't account for everybody.
Well, let's
We'll wait for
parlay.
him to get back, and then we'll tell him that we think we should blow the horn. Sound good?
Well, realistically, we should all be ready.
We'll say you have
I'll
about 15
go-
minutes to elapse before, sponging is over.
Okay. If I've got time, I'll go around and let everybody know about it.
Yeah.
That way, so people can get ready. Like,
It's
if
just
wants
Walt.
to post up.
Navigator's out, Cookie's doing things. Walt goes, already ready.
High five.
No.
Oh,
Holding the cannon takes 2 hands.
I'll pat his shoulder. That's what I'll do for the 15 minutes.
Okay. What about the rest of y'all?
I'm gonna code a couple darts in sleep poison.
Okay. Takes about 50 minutes total, yeah. What about you, Basil?
I just wait there patiently.
He just sits there being like, I like my friends. I like waiting.
Does it?
Okay. Roll
Insight.
comes back going, oh, Captain's at least talking in his sleep again, so that's progress. It's mainly puns. It's not great.
At least it's something.
He's not going to be happy about the whole losing limbs thing, but he did at least push someone out of the way before that dragon came up. Pretty sure it was Walt.
Did they need healing?
Hmm?
Did they need healing? I can't regrow limbs, but I can grow limbs.
No, they're fine.
Okay.
They're just missing limbs. Alright, what we come to consensus on?
Parlay.
We should blow the horn, but we should be ready for double cross.
Naturally. Okay, y'all ready then?
Blow that horn.
Okay, one moment, please. Okay, I gotta go into the DM screen real fast. As you all blow the horn, roughly about 5 minutes pass before the bushes nearby start giving you a quick rustle as 5 people come out. The 2 you recognize from earlier, a large Goliath fellow holding a nice double axe, a smaller goblin taking notes, and then a very large. Let me see what I got here. Actually, who's the largest? No. And dead in the middle is a half-elf Earth Ganassi wearing very much so the same clothes as the rest, but with heavy steel plates bolted onto some of them. She has a nice silver double axe, and she's sort of standing in the middle as they all come up.
Well, ain't that menacing looking.
She nods to the large fellow, and the large fellow goes, "Parlay, yay or nay?"
Yay.
Oh, he said yay, boss. I heard what he said, idiot. She walks forward. Tell me, what allegiance do you newcomers hold?
I only hold allegiance to the wilds, but I can't speak for everyone here.
Very vague, I'll take that as a maybe. What about you, Tortle?
Also know that what I am. Wonderful.
You're not a lizard?
What's up?
You're not a lizard? 2-month-old, baby.
By the way, hey, let's take this moment. Describe yourselves. We haven't done that, as Bubba mentioned, over the fucking week. Let's have everyone take a second, describe what you look like. We'll start with you, Bubba.
I am a 5-foot-tall warforged, mainly blue, white, and silver. Sleek in design mainly because archer
Mhm.
and elf.
Elven craft.
Okay, down the list, you, Basil.
Well, I am a big old turtle that reaches about 6'2". I am
Gives you
well, a hefty looking lad, but paper thin skin apparently. I'm kind of like, I kind of blend her in with my surroundings, being a swamp brown and green looking, kind of like a snapping turtle in a way.
Are you just Master Oogway?
Not really. That was a placeholder.
Good.
Wait, what else? I think they're below. This box turtle.
I don't know. Anyway, is that
And
it? You got anything else?
his eyes are kind of odd looking.
Okay.
They kind of changing color once in a while,
Okay. All right.
but they're primary light blue.
Okay. Do you owe anything else?
That's about it.
All right, you're up, Brandon.
Obviously, you got elven characteristics, but I have a very deep tan. My eyes are hazel, and my hair is a very deep green. And it seems like there's actually some pine needles growing out of my hair.
I'll pick one.
My skin is very. You can see underneath my skin, there's some green veins instead of blue.
Oh boy.
Are we sure he's a wood elf?
Ah, you could be a pine elf. All right. Anyway, she
Not
goes.
after I had.
The rest of you, what are your allegiances, Tortle? What about you?
Well, I'm the neutral party, but I hail from the port city of Eventide, and
Never heard of it.
yeah, it's a kind of Eldar.
I smell indecisiveness and unpredictability in you, Tortle. I'm watching you. And you?
I said I'm a neutral party.
He looks past
I'm
you
just here.
as you keep arguing. Metal one, you remind me of the Empire's machines. Are you one of them?
No.
Defector or different? It matters not in the end. What is your opinion on the Maharan Coalition? She says.
People are stupid.
I don't know who they are.
Does this ring a bell to me at all?
Yes, you all know who they are.
I would.
You've been
Not
told
aligned
about
with
them
them.
directly as part of the job.
I know of them, but I don't know them.
She turns to the small other goblin taking notes. Do they speak true or are they merely telling lies? Very well. I choose to believe your stories for now. You lie in the forests of Clan Grenthal. By our benevolence, you've been given a ballista and a cannon that were rightfully ours to take. Consider yourselves lucky that you are not part of the Maharan Coalition. We would have burnt you down and plundered your wares. I am Grenthal the Butcher, known by many as the most ruthless leader in these parts, and I lead Clan Grenthal. We are a nomadic tribe, but we have been here for years. So to see new blood is always interesting. Do you swear your allegiance to us? She says.
I lift finger no.
Roll goes, now hold on a minute. We don't swear allegiance to anyone, ma'am. We're just passing through. She looks at us and goes, passing through? Do you see where you've landed? This crater is inescapable. There's no passing through for any of you. We will give you a day to decide your fate, whether or not you swear allegiance to us, or if you're against us. Till then, she hands you, well, she pretty much picks up the goblin taking notes and sets him down. My scribe will be documenting you and keeping eyes on all you do. If you put a finger on them, I'll know it.
Aren't you the cherry type?
She looks at you and goes, your shell would make a delightful chair. I do hope you choose to be against us.
With that attitude, most likely.
She gives a
And
slight...
we purport to be a mutually helpful party.
You may roll persuasion on that. But you also have to have some sort of, like, collateral to prove that. For now, do persuasion. We'll see how far that gets you first.
Okay. I use guidance on myself.
You go, please, 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 please. Benengo,
Okay,
benengo.
good. I am proficient.
Beningo, Beningo. Okay, what do you say?
More, at least half of us are able-bodied, and we come from somewhere that may have knowledge that'll be beneficial.
Precisely why you should just swear allegiance and join our fold now. Save us the trouble.
Personally, I have more important things to do than be stuck here.
We have allegiance to a group.
She
My
looks and
allegiance is
goes,
still Sylvanas in the wild places. I apologize.
bold words for people who won't be making it out of here, so long as that dragon draws breath. And even then, that one's the only one that knows how to get out. But I'll humor you and your neutral party. But neutral parties usually pay tithe to one another, no? To keep themselves on convenient terms. What have you to offer us?
I'll transfer with your goblin.
You what?
You what?
I'm trading positions, me for the goblin. I'll go with them.
I like this idea. Collateral for collateral. Very well, Metal One. We will take you with us to our clan's camp.
I go with him.
No, you may not. One for one. We cannot have more of your number knowing where we reside, especially if you're part of that Maharan coalition. I still don't trust you, after all. But for now, we will take your metal friend and leave you our best scribe. If you lay any harm to her head, I will have yours, and tenfold more.
No, if anything happens to the metal man, I will take it out of your hide before I die.
The brute behind her pulls out his axe. Is that a threat?
No.
Promise.
She goes, let the smoldering one seethe. Big words come from the smallest sheaths, after all. You may have your
I
vengeance.
promised when they put
You
me
may
in
have
the-
your vengeance, little knight. In the hells, maybe. Let us be off, though. This parley is finished, and I grow bored of seeing your dour mood.
We'll take... I'm assuming all the stuff for the pack is in the backpack, so I'll
Yeah.
transfer the stuff so I have the backpack, and I will put it over my head.
Like, it's a blindfold?
Yeah, show good faith.
Oh, you're already familiar with the culture. Delightful. I like this one far more than you, little knight. They at least know manners. Come,
Manners don't mean shit in the wild.
let us be off before I hear more prattle from the false druid. She says, you have the stench of those who failed before you, and those who fail after. Again, do not try anything with Renaya. She's very incommunicado with me, if you understand my drift. She gestures to the goblin. Fare thee well, little knight, and you, Turtle.
He's not even listening anymore.
And they make their way off with Bubba. The scribe looks back at them and looks at you guys and goes, I am Renaya Hallinger, she says, opening out her hand. I am the foremost scribe for Clan Grentel. And she offers a handshake to either of you.
I
Her hand.
take her hand and shake.
She goes, great, we'll be working together for a little bit then. I get to learn more about you guys and the outside world. It's been a while.
Question: were you also in Darkshin into clan?
Yes, I was part of a research vessel coming from, well, rather not say. And it crashed here. I bet you can't imagine why. It was a dragon. It was a dragon the whole time, I know.
Research festival? Like,
We research mainly avian, fowl types, and drakes. But, well, one of the specimens got loose, so we were chasing it. And then we got downed.
huh. And I assume you're the only one that can read and write?
No, that's everyone, really. I'm just the one that has the most smarts of the group. I have a lot of records.
Huh.
Mhm.
How long you all been stuck down here?
It's been a while. I don't remember.
Like how many moons, suns?
He goes, it's still been a while. I can't remember.
Gotcha.
Anyway, time to start. She opens her book with a quill, sharing some information. I'm gonna ask quite a few questions. It'll take a while.
Understandable.
Meanwhile, Bubba, about an hour transpires before you all stop. She goes, remove the metal one's bag. As the bag is unfurled from your head, you are very close to the obsidian spire, but you can't quite eyeball how close. There's a large camp built into the side of this mountain. It's been sort of hewn into the side of the cliffs, and there are large pelts and very like heavy wooden fences with spikes at the top dotting around this camp as well. Welcome to the Clan Grentil main base of operations. Do try not to steal anything. We have hurt people for less.
I don't believe I will need any physical things.
You're not the first of your kind we've stolen either, you know. Certainly you're the smallest, but not the first.
Noted.
They escort you into the camp itself, and you see there's quite a good amount of people around here. There are some people in normal clothing, and a lot of people have the same sort of ceremonial armor on as well. There's a lot of children running around and playing, as well as some people currently smithing on some more rudimentary pieces of armor. You also see quite a few similar cannons and ballistas dotting the perimeter of the fence.
If it would help, I think I could figure out how to make this with enough time, and I'll take out the brick to show her.
She looks at it and goes, oh yes, the tribal bricks. She shakes her head. We don't have any need for bricks here. Well, I do appreciate it. We have plenty of offense as is, and being nomads, we have plenty of bases. This is just our more secure one. For more than one reason, but appreciate it regardless.
Given you have a permanent structure, thought it was prudent.
This is fair. This is fair. She gestures. We have quite a few people we look after here in Clan Grento. Anyone deemed unworthy of a certain someone's ranks are here in Clan Grentil, where everyone is welcome. With some exceptions, of course, being traitors, thieves, and miscreants. But even then, few and far between.
And Maharans?
Especially anyone from the Maharan Coalition. Meanwhile, back at camp, a few questions have been asked about where y'all are from, what turtles are really capable of, what's going on with the war, and she goes, "It's a lot of information. I'm glad I was able to document it all." What the dog doing? She goes, so here's my main question then. What is it that got you all stuck here?
Dragon.
Oh, you too. Okay, all right. Okay, I thought that was just me, huh? Okay, well, I'm fine. I'm okay. Now I have more questions, but you all are cut off. What ho! Forward one shipwreck. You hear from outside of the boat as y'all are inside right now talking. I say, is there a commander present I may refer to?
Looks outside.
You see a lot of people in very well-kept, ornate plate mail, with one person taking the front with a large halberd, thrumming with energy. He's a human male, with very short hair and a very nice-kept pencil mustache. I may wait, but my patience is quite wane. I'm quite peckish today, I'm afraid. Could the commander please come out?
One moment. Also, friend or foe?
My friend to all, of course. Friend of freedom. You see the goblins going, that's them. That's that. Okay, I'm tucking out. I'm gonna hide. And she hides in a crate.
Wait, what's the deal with them?
She's already in a crate and silent.
They can't see us.
This might be the Maharans.
Are they Maharans or something? Just give me a nod or
She's in the
shake?
crate.
Knock on the side of the crate. Come on.
Just knock. Okay, knock twice for Marians and knock once, not Marians.
We're going to approach the boat now, if it's all the same, since you all seem quite ordainedly silent.
One moment.
You see a roll comes out and goes, "What is going on outside?"
Some people in plate mail and this pencil's mustache-looking guy
He
wants to
looks
parlay.
he looks through one of the gaps in the tents. That's a Maharan flag. And that's like 30 people.
We must best talk to them at least.
I prefer not to be skewered to death. Let's probably talk to them.
Yeah,
Okay, so who's going out to talk to them first?
the turtle.
Oh, of
Can I get on-
course!
Can I get on the cannon just in case?
That would require you going top side of the deck where they can clearly see you.
Yes, hello.
Ah, survivors! We saw your crash a while ago and we've been trying to get you ever since. Then we heard your emergency horn and we knew we had to have double haste, lest you be scoured and scraped like so many others.
Uh-huh.
How fare you, fair turtle?
Pretty fair, pretty fair.
Identify
Had a
yourself,
rough
please.
landing.
Are you friend or foe?
Neutral party.
No such thing, I'm afraid, in this day and age. You're gonna have to tell me what
Oh.
allegiance you're falling for these days. You understand, of course, some ruffians have been hitting us these days.
Well, honestly, can't say. I'm from another continent. I'm just here on business.
Oh, what continent, sir?
Idea.
Oh, you mean RDL? Of course. Are you a magic user or a non-magic user? I know magic's quite a controversial topic in that continent.
Is it?
It is. You get the
Um,
feeling the reason there's mages colleges is because it's a very taboo art outside of it. Just on RDL, though.
Yeah.
You don't seem very sure. Are you alright, friend? You seem a bit wane.
Well, I did had a rough fall.
Of course, crashing into the crater would make anyone's fall rough, but fear not. We are here to help you out. You see, we are trying to get out ourselves.
That's pretty fair. That's what we've been trying to do.
Ah, we are oft friends of the same feather, though. That's the saying, right? I'm not from here, usually. My introductions are unfortunately so unbecoming. Allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm Admiral Carter Deshaw of the Maharan Coalition, at your service.
I'm Nazak from Eventide.
Oh, delightful to meet you, Nazok. Tell me, what kind of errand brought you above the airways? And feel free to be honest, no hard feelings here. We're all prisoners in this sort of day and age, right?
Cargo hauling.
Oh, what kind of
Kill
cargo?
drivers. I don't quite remember.
That'd be a deception check.
Alright. Hey man, guess what? I have 7 in deception.
Yeah, but that's not what I meant.
16.
He goes, "Ah, yes, your secrets. Of course, feel free to keep them. I understand. It just..." He goes...
Although we don't have the cargo anymore.
Oh no, it's not
honestly.
about the cargo, it's just the darndest thing. It's no inconvenience at all. But I couldn't help but notice that you're flying Imperial iconography on your flag.
Are we? Oh, we didn't know that.
I'm afraid it's true.
We just kind of found this part of
Deception.
The
Deception.
ship. 19.
Of course, yes, of course I understand. Unfortunately, I don't know how to say
down
this.
If you want.
But your warforged fellow who likes to cook so much happened to have a different story. You see that they usher Cookie forward amongst 3 other armed guards. We found him out and about, and we figured we'd offer him a helping hand. Now, he adjusts his collar. I'd like to ask my question again with a little more honesty this time, friend. As you can see, we're both oft-bed fellows trapped in this crater. Where do you
Well-
hail from?
Well, again, neutral party, but doing a job for the Empire.
Ah, there it is. The good old Empire trying to stick it to the Maharan.
I'm actually gonna get on that cannon now, by the way.
You see 3 armed men aim their muskets at you. Tell your friend on the cannon that he's not going to get very far.
That's fine.
It's not even loaded. I'm going to be honest. You want a second to load it, friend? We'll give you a second. Go ahead.
I thought we loaded it again.
No, not the cannon, just the ballista.
Shit.
He goes, no, go ahead. I'll give you a second. I completely get it.
Fuck it, I'll load the cannon. Fuck it.
They just let you, he goes, hold fire. You load up the cannon and you aim it. You feel better now about that? You feel more secure? Just making sure.
Not really.
All right, delightful.
You know our friend is with them, right?
Ah, yes. So, I really do wish you were honest to me from the get-go, friend. Truly, honesty
Well,
is the best policy in the Maharan culture. But,
Well, hear me out for a moment.
okay.
We had another kind of group of people visiting us, and
Ah, yes.
there were
That's the other reason we're here, I'm afraid. You see, we heard a very familiar signal horn that wasn't ours, but happened to belong to a no-good, low-down tribe of brutes and savages from Clan Grental. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
they came to us. One pledged their allegiance to us, and they took a friend of ours.
Of course, I understand. Unfortunately, I can't quite leave a neutral party like yourself unsupervised now that I know you're in cahoots with Clan Grental. You understand, of course.
I understand.
He goes, so I'm afraid I will have to leave one of our units here in exchange for your cook friend over here. You understand, right? It's one of my head scribes.
Cool.
They push a lanky fellow in plate armor forward. It is a wood
I
elf.
offer myself as collateral.
Oh, I'm afraid we already have all the collateral we need with your cook friend, I'm afraid.
But you're giving us back.
No, he's pushing forward a scribe. We'll be keeping him as collateral until we can judge your activities as either nefarious or, at the very least, helpful to the Maharan coalition.
Well, we're just trying to get out of this hole.
Oh, aren't we all? You're preaching to the choir here. As the main captain of the Snake's Way airship, I, for one, believe that everyone is entitled to a second chance, he says with a smile.
Uh-huh.
No doubt you've heard about the war going on, yes? That was primarily us being stranded here. I've had quite a few people who were surprised to hear where we're from. We've taken everyone into our borders, including some from the Ingress Empire even. We're just trying to lead like you. It looks like I'm boring you. I suppose I'll just get right to the point.
No, I'm kind of nervous, honestly, with the amount of men you have.
Oh, of course. I suppose I'll get right to the point. I will give you all a day to decide whose side you're on. Simple as...
Oh, that's convenient. They said the same thing.
Oh, would you look at that? Did they now? Delightful. At any rate, I'll be leaving our head scribe here. I'm assuming they did the same. Feel free to keep them separate. Don't want my men getting mad at their men, you know? Wouldn't be quite gentlemanly, would it?
Is this like a common occurrence?
More than you think, less than you'd hope.
Okay.
And goes, well, I suppose we'll be on our way then. You have a wonderful day.
Trying to.
And he goes, forward march, men. We must go back. Say bye-bye to your friends. It's Cookie. Say bye-bye to your friends, Cookie. Help. And they walk
Cookie.
off with Cookie. The scribe looks at you guys and goes,
I like them even less than the last one.
I'm Falnor. I'm the scribe for this branch of the Maharan Armada. Hi.
Hi. Are you gonna shake hands also?
No, I don't like human contact or any contact. I don't like touching people, really.
Understandable.
Yeah. I should warn you now that if anything happens to me, I will explode.
Yeah, explode.
Yes. I have been designated that if someone is to mess with me, to unsheath a very well-locked scroll. Read it out, and it will supposedly make me explode and get everyone in a, I don't know, 200-foot radius. I really don't
Okay.
feel like dying, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. Please don't make me use it.
Then don't use it.
Well, I have to. It's my job.
But you can not use it and live?
Nah, doesn't work like that. Sorry, buddy. You wouldn't get it. Yeah, I'm here to learn about you
Well, I
guys.
get the living part, but the dying part, though.
You guys, we're just gonna move on from that. You're focusing a lot on the exploding thing. That shouldn't happen if you don't touch me. You gonna touch me?
Okay.
Do I have to use it? I'm gonna use it.
Is he gonna use it?
No, he's like freaking out for a minute. You can try and say, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, all right.
Although you do want to avoid this part of the ship.
Why? What's in that part of the ship?
You don't want to know.
I kind of.
It might touch you.
Now I kind of want to know. Oh, well, it'll touch me? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know. Maybe I do, though. I'm still going in the ship.
Gotta make
though.
sure the ballista's loaded now.
The ballista is the one thing y'all loaded.
It will give you a firm handshake.
All right, you got me there. Firm handshakes. Roll deception, please. Meanwhile, Bubba, you've had a good amount of time. You've been observing Clan Grentil's actions.
Not 20.
He goes, oh, all right. I don't want to get hand shook. I'm going to stay inside the ship, but on a different part.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
as you've been observing Clan Grentil's actions, they've been mainly taking care of the people inside their fences. Some of them have been coming back with fresh animal pelts, and some people have been just celebrating their hunters' victories. And she goes, I have nothing more to show you here. You are collateral. You will be staying overnight. That hut over there will be yours for the night, she says, pointing to a small, poorly made hut. We didn't really have a lot of time to build it once we heard that there were people. We needed to make something to store you. You understand, of course, it's parlay.
Yes.
And hopefully by tomorrow, you'll have your answers to whose side you're on.
I thought you were amicable to neutral benefit.
Yeah, I forgot, sir. Because, yeah, you have a point. Neutral it is, maybe. We will have to have talks, of course. As long as your party hasn't run into the Maharans, we should be square.
What's the likelihood they heard the signal as well, given it was loud enough you did?
She gives you a sly grin. Very likely.
Then is the point just to sow conflict?
The point is to prove a test of faith in your party. Truly, I'm curious who they'll pick. I'm leaning towards us, but I'm hoping that I get to have a new turtle chair by tomorrow.
But in practice, if we had told you no, then wouldn't you have just killed us?
Of course I would.
Then that's not a test if the answer's already written.
She shrugs. There's no answer written yet. All good things in time, as I've been told. Anyway,
I wouldn't know.
she gestures to her large fellow. Brute Hollow, please guide our friend to their storage area for the day.
I will bow.
He goes, likewise. You were escorted to the shack, and he goes, please stay in here.
I believe this is where I was told to stay.
Yep. No, he said, please stay in here.
Oh, are you staying here? Sorry.
He said, please stay in here, don't cause trouble. That would be delightful.
Is there anything around I could help with?
Right, not right now. She doesn't quite trust you. Hate to say, if you try to help, you'd probably get skewered.
Okay.
No offense.
None taken.
He nods and he goes back to what he was doing. And
What was he doing?
he was mainly patrolling.
Eh.
That's why he was so easily on call.
Before you go,
Hmm.
I will hold out a hand. That way he can touch it.
He goes, you don't want me shaking your hand, you're gonna lose it.
I trust you.
He aims for a fist bump.
I will take that and I'll cast guidance so he'll have it for patrol.
He goes, Magic's is weird. And he goes on his way.
Yes.
An hour passes. Even more questions have been answered to the other lad. And so you're saying that Warforged just kind of get conscripted. That's where. Do they have any germs that are dangerous in Wormfell I should worry about?
No.
Ah, great.
Herpes.
Herpes, got it.
Not
Not the herpes.
Oh, wait. Space herpes, yes.
He goes, well, I suppose I will. I've been given the amount of information I wanted, so I can answer you all one question. It would seem. Seems fair, anyways. You know.
All right.
Pretty fair. Are those the only factions here? Just you guys and the other guys?
Is that your one question?
He looks at
Cause.
The only other question I'd have is whether and why we should trust you people.
That's a good question.
Which one do you want to go with?
Or rather, let me think.
I'll leave it up to you.
Well, there's a lot of questions, but one.
Mm-hmm. He sits there twiddling his thumbs. I can wait.
Yeah. Can we get this question later, or is it just now?
Preferably now, since you know I gotta go wash my hands now.
I'm just gonna look at the turtle and let him make the decision.
He just looks at Kaz like, "Come on, man, I have too many questions. I'm trying to narrow them down, but
Fine.
they're like,
Why the hell should we trust you people?
Is that your
Both
question?
of you have just fucking threatened us into trying to submit.
Oh yeah. You didn't even ask what's going on in the crater, did you?
all other than
Didn't
the
give us much of a
dragon."
chance, did you?
We're in.
You said join us or join them and die either way.
Very one-dimensional view on listening to things, don't you, Nightman?
Yeah,
Born
don't mind
with
him.
wolves. What do you want?
Well, currently we're in conflict with Clan Grentel over control of the crater itself. Clan Grentel wants to set up shop here and make it a permanent home. We're trying to leave, or at the very least, unify to fight the dragon.
Well, I like that idea better,
So do we.
but I would like to remain neutral.
Look at that. You're in a forest clearing that everyone knows where you landed. No offense, but you picked a bad time to pick neutral.
Yeah.
I mean, shot in the
If
dark.
we just want to find a way out of here and don't want to be part of your conflict, is that even an option?
He shrugs. Not my place to say. I'm just the scribe.
I would ask you where you came from, but that would be another question. And
He nods. Yeah, seems we're out of questions, huh? Tragic that.
indeed.
He goes, see you later. And he goes somewhere around the ship to go wash his hands. The crate nearby, where you all have been sitting, bumbles and rustles until the small goblin pokes her head out. Is he gone?
For now,
Oh, now you show up.
I do like his idea of the one question thing, so I'm gonna give you all one as well.
oh motherfucker.
Why should we trust you?
She shrugs. We're trying to at least keep life sustainable in here.
But you don't want to get out of here.
Look, unless you have a way to kill a black dragon, I'm pretty sure getting out of here is out of the question.
There's always a way.
Okay.
Yeah, that way
Way
is
of
probably
nature,
going to
anyway.
be real pain of the keys there.
Sorry.
Oh,
Is
goddamn,
that just
before
your way to
stuff-
tell yourself you're gonna make it up as you go?
I was literally trained how to fight by wolves, trained how to forage by bears. My mother was a dryad.
She's falling asleep.
I
Yeah,
snap
that's what I thought.
my
I'm
fingers
gonna
like,
walk away.
wake up.
She goes, your friend's very grumbly.
One-dimensional?
Very grumbly, I would say.
I love how Rex could get away with it as much as he wanted, but I tried to do it and everybody just fucking gives me shit about it the entire damn time.
Well, no comments.
Goes, truth be told, there is one plan.
And you're not gonna tell this plan to us?
No,
at
it's
all?
it's still the dragon. It's always been killing the dragon.
Oh, yeah.
Again,
That's
as much
kinda
as
the
Wolf's Boy,
ultimate-
no offense, but Wolf's Boy isn't trained by dragons, now is he?
No.
And there's a reason
wouldn't
we're
assume that.
comfortable in here. I guess no one's told you because you just got here about the midnight
kinda-
feast, huh?
Huh.
There's a follow-up reason for why we are very much so on the move. See, we tried to get people to fight the dragon, we did, but it knew.
So
It
you're saying
knew.
sacrifices.
Like, it knew where we were going, it knew what we were going to do, and it wiped out half of Clan Grenthal. We're half our main strength here. It's not like we give up. It's we're not gonna let a lot of people go to their death sort of thing, you know what I'm saying? No offense.
Yeah, I understand.
Anyway, I'm going back to the box, I'm tired.
Okay.
Alright. About 2 more hours have passed. Bubba, what are you gonna wrap out the day with?
Has anybody come by?
A couple people have come by, mainly children, to look at the weird metal man and go, that one looks weird, it's all small. It's not like the other ones.
I'll use prestidigitation to make constellations and stuff to show them.
A lot of the children have gathered around like, whoa.
Brandon died.
Brandon died.
Based on what you think I would know, I would do my best to actually like make it act like whatever the constellation is.
Yeah, you're doing your best, I got you.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. I don't have anything to do besides whatever anybody needs me for.
Mm-hmm. As you're sitting there, you see one of the larger people dressed in kind of semi tribal gear walks by, and it is very much so Warforged. Kind of haphazardly welded back together, and he looks at you, goes, "Oh, another one. At least you're intact."
Some artificial damage.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Mhm.
They scooped me out of one of the delivery vessels from the Ingress Empire a few months back. Did their best to put me together. Didn't work quite right, but what can you do? I owe them.
Understood. I have minor healing capabilities, and if you need any help,
Much obliged, but I should be okay. It's mainly permanent damage.
apologies.
Them's the brakes. And he goes off. Alright, so Brandon is dead, sadly.
Yeah. Oh, he's typing in.
Out.
Internet.
His
died.
internet died. Okay. So I suppose for now, we're going to cut it off there with... We're going to move ahead to the following day of Declaration. You know, following day where we decide whose side you're on. Or what the plan is. And so, appreciate y'all stopping by, chat. I suppose that is where we're going to end the session for today. And so, this leaves us with our party delegating. what their plan is to deal with the situation they've been thrust into the next day, tomorrow, but not tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm shooting something else. So till then, chat, hope y'all are doing alright. We will catch y'all next time.
Catch you later.
Woo!